is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
Today it's going to be pretty hot in her.
38 degrees. Windy as well. A bit like a fan-forced oven. So we've got Beat the Heat packs here. And people have called up 13, 24, 10. Claire and Clifton Hill, you're in the best possible position right now because we've got 6 prizes. I'll go through all of them and then you just get to pick one of them. But you will get to pick the best one.
Amazing. Thank you.
Right.
Or because we also have 6 people on the line, you could not pick the best one and maybe be nice to the
It's
next
up to
person.
you.
Oh,
Up to you,
yeah.
Claire, how you
Yeah.
play the game.
So we have a blow-up pool. We have a complimentary non-alcoholic beverage at Ice Bar Melbourne, the coolest place in town. We have a 24-pack of Zupa Dupas in 8 cosmic flavours. We have a Blu-ray DVD of Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaur, equipped with bonus scratch short film, Gone Nutty. You know, they have those little... Yeah, anyway. We have a portable neck fan from Temu.
Whoa.
So it's like you wear it on your neck and it just goes like... and blows cool air into your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a family pass to Adventure Park Geelong.
Oh, I would take the family pass, please.
You're taking the family
Family
pass?
pass.
It's all yours, mate. You got it. Isabel from Avondale, did you hear all those options?
I did.
Which one stands
And,
out to you?
Well, I'm working from home, and I could work from home in a blow-up pool, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
I
Well,
would say that was the next best one. Yeah.
So you want the blow-up pool?
Yes, please.
It's all yours.
all yours, mate. Leona in Listerfield, what are you thinking? Did you want that complimentary non-alcoholic beverage at Ice Bar Melbourne, potentially?
Yes, I actually might take that.
All right.
Thank you
Yeah, okay.
very much.
Hey, no worries. That's
So,
all yours.
Just for my sake, what have we got left? There's 3 things left.
For Ella in Atwood, 10 years old, you have the choice of a portable neck fan from Temu, 24-pack of Zupa Dupas in 8 cosmic flavours, or that Blu-ray DVD of Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Could I please have the neck thing from Temu?
Oh, yeah, dude. No worries. That's all yours.
I did not think that would be the one you'd take, Ella.
No, it is actually cool. Seeing it, it's cool. You look like a
Yeah.
robot. It's
It does
cool.
look- I kind of want one.
They're only $7, mate, so we can probably keep going.
That's just ridiculous.
Jess in Sunbury, what's it going to be? The Zupa Dupas or the Blu-ray DVD of Ice Age 3?
The Blu-ray DVD.
The Blu-ray?
Have you even got a Blu-ray DVD player?
I don't know, does it work in PlayStation?
No, it does work in PlayStation. Yeah, it does.
Perfect.
Depending on the one you've got, I think. But
Yeah.
we're not going to stick around to find out. But hey, it's got that bonus scratch short film, Gone Nutty, so enjoy that. Doreen, that leaves you with the 24-pack of Zupa Dupas and 8 cosmic flavours. You happy with that?
Yes, amazing. Thank you.
No worries, Tori.
Everyone was happy. That's
I think
nice.
everyone got what they wanted, especially that kid who's got the Temu neck fan. She's stoked. You may not have heard this. We normally do it a little bit earlier, but I've been doing a little song every single morning this year so far. It's just a sort of challenge I made off the cuff at the end of last year. And it's sort of a month in, going strong.
It's getting a bit nasty now, though.
Yeah, well, that's it. That is true. Yesterday I was coming for Belle a little bit, and I had this grab of her,
I eat meat.
saying she eats meat. Even though
You
she's
took it
a
out of
famous
context, though.
Vegetarian.
You can't do that. Because I was saying all you do is make songs about how I supposedly eat meat.
Yeah.
Which I don't.
But
I eat meat.
I worked it into my song, and it was, I was coming for you, but I sort of like it because it feels like a tit for tat rap game type thing now. And I've said today, Belle, it's your opportunity to hit me back. And then tomorrow I'll come back for you, and then we'll just keep going back and forth until like December 15th or whenever we wrap
And
up for
the
the year.
horrible thing is, I don't want to do.
Well, you're in it
songs.
now,
I
Belle.
hate them.
You're in the
They're
rap game now.
crap. And we're up to 29 now.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, 30 tomorrow.
Look, if you set me a challenge, I will do it. Like I said, we're up to song 29. The average time is what? 30 seconds?
Yeah, around about that, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Here's song 29.
29 shit little songs.
Okay.
Liam, this is an intervention.
Liam, it's starting to affect the people around you.
No, it's not.
These
It's
little
affecting them in a
songs.
positive way.
It's not. And so we've had to gather your nearest and dearest. And
Come on,
we've got a few messages for you to hopefully set you straight. Because, like I said, it's affecting things like your marriage.
Hi Liam, it's Sarah, your wife. Could you please do us all a favour and stop the little songs? I'm begging you.
If I'm being completely honest, I've said there's like a lot of positivity. My wife in private has asked me a few times just to stop the little songs because she says it gives her the ick. So I have to, as an artist, I have to block out negativity. You know, and that's a part of how I grow as a creative.
And other people that would agree with that, people that have really done really well in this industry, people like some of your idols also hate the little songs.
G'day Liam, it's Fitzy here. I was just in the gym when someone alerted me on the bench press that you're apparently doing a parody a day for the rest of the year. Mate, as a very good friend, please don't do it, mate. I've been in this industry longer than you've been alive. I went down this dark path and I lost everything. My family, my football career. Oh, that was already gone 20 years before that. But people stopped talking to me. Don't do this, mate. Get out now. Love you. If you need help, there is Parodies Anonymous. Get onto that.
It is so addictive once you do them, and once you hear a song and then you hear like a different way to do it in your head, you just like, you know what I mean. You just want to get it out. You want to show other people.
But you're also dragging Ben and I down with you, Liam, in this dark path, and it's affecting your job, and in turn, it's affecting our jobs.
Hey, Liam. It's the boss, Sarah. I didn't want to have to call to say this, but the little song segment, mate, it's just got to come to an end. Okay. We've been getting non-stop complaints from listeners. Someone actually bailed me up on the street the other day. I mean, I don't appreciate having my life threatened, but bottom line, if the segment continues, there's going to be serious consequences, all right? If we could stop bringing attention to the fact that Belle sometimes eats meat, that would be a winner. Thanks, mate.
She does. I've been to a bakery with her before.
I
and
eat meat.
She had
Stop
a meat
it.
pie. So,
But finally, it does also broaden out from just Australia.
yeah.
The whole world is sick of it.
Hey, Liam, President Biden here. Word of your daily little song challenge has reached the White House, and I urge you on behalf of America and the world, man, you need to stop. Now, I know you call me Sleepy Joe, but I'm telling you, the only thing putting me to sleep is your little songs. These songs are so disruptive to global peace that I am willing to escalate things if you don't stop. My finger's over the button.
Oh, shit.
We all know Belle Jackson eats meat, we get it. But to bring attention to that every day in a little song is crossing the line.
All right, well, Ben put that little bit in there. That's annoying. That was not planned. Ben put that
So
bit
the
in.
full force of the United States military is behind me. They sort of ready to kill me.
Yep.
So at any point, a Navy SEAL could smash through a window and have me executed.
If you do another one, yes.
So my boss has obviously sort of got in touch there and saying my job's on the line. Friendships, my marriage, even my home life being affected. And, I take all of that into consideration, of course, but I think I'm still going to do one tomorrow. Sort of feels like when the going gets tough, the tough get going. You know what I mean? It's, the whole
Back
Biggie,
against the wall.
That's it. The whole
Yeah.
Biggie Tupac stuff, like when they're like, we're literally going to like murder you.
Yeah.
Like he just kept going, and he did end up.
You will end up divorced, no friends,
but
jobless, and killed.
It would feel, it was so close. We've only got 11 months to go. It's sort of just, it would feel wrong to stop
Little
now.
song 30 gonna happen tomorrow.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Good morning, Elaine and Mount Waverley. You keeping cool out there today?
Yes, I am.
Nice. Well, Taylor Swift paid a little visit yesterday to a zoo in Sydney. It's all over the news. Where is the Open Range Zoo in Melbourne?
Elaine?
Werribee?
Did you Google that?
Yeah, you definitely Googled.
No, there's the Melbourne Zoo in Parkville. I'm
Okay.
like, is that one called Open?
Yeah, it's just a long buffer time. That's all. But that's all right.
You showed your workings, and I believe you.
Yeah. All right, let's move forward. Jimmy Kimmel is hinting at wrapping up his late night talk show. Can you name another late night talk show host?
David Letterman?
Yeah, Letterman. He's late night. Yeah. Hey, Russell Crowe, Rusty. He shaved his beard. Can you believe it? What's the name of the little chin beard that is named after a barnyard animal?
Goatee?
Yep. This question was written by an insane person, in my opinion.
I wrote this question, Elaine, as I write.
It's good. This question's up there with one of the worst 16 quiz questions
honest,
I've ever read.
Elaine, a lot of pressure lies on you because the boys for the last 5 minutes have been ripping into me about how no one's going to get this.
Elaine.
And I think it's definitely general knowledge.
My head will explode if you get this first time. I've literally never heard of this thing.
Elaine, can you
How have
promise?
you not heard
can
of
you
this?
promise you're not going to Google it?
No,
Okay, cool. If you don't know, just say you don't know, and we'll move on. But let's see if you can get it.
It's going to be 38 degrees today. What's the name of the umbrella people carry to shade themselves from the sun?
Yeah, we thought so, Elaine. It's a tough one.
Andrew in Richmond, do you know the name of the umbrella people carry to shade themselves from the sun?
I have absolutely no a brolly.
How?
A brolly? Yeah,
No.
that's yeah.
It's a dumb
been around
question.
for centuries.
Yeah, it's an umbrella. People call it an umbrella.
No, it is
James.
a light umbrella used in the sun.
James in Dandenong North. I mean, surely you've got no idea what we're talking about here. The umbrella people use in the heat. No, obviously not.
Sorry, James.
Obviously not. George from Bayswater, were you born in the 18th century, or are you like the rest of us and confused? On
I
this one?
wasn't, but I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one. It's a parasol.
Thank
We
you,
got
George.
there. We finally got there.
All right. Did someone feed you the answer for that, or?
No, I actually knew that one from the get-go.
How often do you use the word parasol in your day-to-day life?
Never,
Yeah.
but I was at a wedding the other day and there was some people with parasols because there was an outdoor wedding in the hot sun they were provided.
And so the parasol,
It was-
from what Belle's explained to me, is it's like, you know, when you see those little dainty ones, the little dainty umbrellas.
Kind of, yeah.
That's a parasol.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
with
could
the
have some
fabric.
tassels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just to get the sun off.
Yeah.
Kind of flat one.
Yep.
Is it because maybe, like the school you went to, like there were
We
girls
we
walking around with
weren't walking
parasols?
around in corsets and
like
with
white gloves.
parasols.
Like, hello, ladies.
No.
Ladies, will I be seeing you in humanities after lunch?
After high
No,
tea.
definitely.
Ooh, after our cucumber sandwiches, I'll see you in English. Good day to you.
Did love a cucumber sandwich.
Anyway, thank you, George. I mean, yeah, I'm glad someone got it. We got there in the end. Hey, 20 years ago today, this classic Nosey song went to number 1 on the Aussie charts. Can you finish the lyrics?
But sometimes I wish for more than I've got.
What about me? It isn't fair.
Well done, George.
Stuff, George. Mate, we'll give you a $150 voucher as well for make-out meals, so your dinner's all sorted with a meal kit. You also get to pick the next song we play.
So,
Oh,
George.
that's amazing. Thanks very much, guys.
That's okay. Would you like some Ashley Simpson?
Or do you want to hear Sum 41?
Oh, yeah. That makes you want to go to the skate park, right?
What are
Oh,
you
yeah, I
feeling?
reckon. I'm going to have to go for some Sum 41.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm going to rush out and buy some three-quarter pants.
Thanks, George.
The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again.
Yesterday, I walked out of the bathroom and my wife, Sam, was crying.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I was like, what's wrong, honey? And she said, well, I just finished watching One Day on Netflix.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Everyone's talking about One Day.
Is that the
Yeah.
one where it's like there's these friends and it's like one day of their life every year?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've heard about that.
Yep. 14 episodes.
So it's 14 years?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't watched it myself.
Yep.
So she was crying after she'd watched One Day. And I said, you only started watching that yesterday, didn't you? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, there's 14 episodes.
Whoa.
How did you watch it so quickly? And she said, well, I watched the first episode and I got the general idea. And then I skipped the last episode.
Are you kidding me?
No,
and then
she
started,
didn't.
and then she started crying.
Why would she do that?
Well, she's like, I got the idea from
That's
the first one.
insane.
She's like, I got the idea. It was like a different year.
What do you
And then she just went to the last
mean?
one because she wanted to get the payoff. I
She
guess.
got the
Makes me
gist
so
of
angry.
it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not how they intended to roll it out.
It's crazy.
But it's like anything. It's like a book or a movie. You don't just
I
watch
know,
the
yeah.
opening
It's
scene
the
and then skip
equivalent-
to the end.
It's
Getting
the
the
equivalent of
gist.
going to the last page and reading the
Although
ending.
what I do kind of the opposite of that. So I 9 times out of 10 will start watching a movie and then I'll pull out like 2/3 of the way because I usually go, I know how it's going to finish and it's a bit.
And you just
like,
don't finish
We
it.
just know from there.
That's
Like,
crazy.
But
just-
what if it, what if there's a big twist?
Very rarely.
There's
Very
sometimes a
rarely.
big twist.
No, I
That's-
usually go, oh, well, that person's going to do that, da-da-da. Okay, yeah, cool.
Well,
I'm
in the
out.
Marvel films, there's that extra bit at the end where Nick Fury will, walk out. And
Yeah, Marvel does do that.
I don't know what you're talking
It's
about,
just,
but cool.
it's crazy to me, though, that someone has, like my wife, has the ability to watch an episode and skip 12 of the other ones and then go straight to the end and then not only watch it and go, oh, that's the end, and then cry and be emotionally invested.
like, so
even though you weren't
into
there
it.
for any of the journey. Like, you weren't there for any of that.
Dude, I'll watch a show and I'm the opposite. I'm like, I will go a couple of episodes and I'll be hating it, but I'll go, well, I'm finishing what I've started here. So I like there was that one. I think I talked about it, that Yellow Jackets one, which is on Netflix, and I was like, oh wow, this is really good, and then it started getting bad.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nope, we're in now. We're gonna
finishing what we
literally.
started.
And I remember like my wife Sarah was like literally just like on her phone, like not even joking. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, we gotta finish this thing. I don't do things by half measures, and that's really annoyed me what Sam's done there.
13, 24, 10. Little bit of a content warning on this one. It's something we have done before, and it's one of our favourites.
Very funny.
It's very funny. What did you catch your kids Googling?
Yeah, I would say for this, just for the parents listening, it'd be like a PG-13. So as the parent, you can decide if you want to watch the PG-13 movie with your kid.
Yeah, I mean, if your kids are with you, they're probably
Yeah.
Googling it.
Yeah, it's not going to be too naughty, but it's sometimes like a little bit naughty.
And it's usually for educational purposes. What did you catch your kids Googling? 13, 24, 10. Because a founder of Hillsong Church, Brian Houston, accidentally tweeted the other night at 11 p.m, ladies and girls kissing. Just that.
It seems like something
Now-
a 15-year-old would type into
Not
the
even a
computer.
15-year-old. It's something an 11-year-old would Google.
Ladies and
this is
girls kissing.
This is a full-grown man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he claimed he was hacked, right?
So this happened
They're
at
always,
11.
and it's always an old dude who's like, oh, I've been
Totally.
hacked. Like,
Yeah.
it never happens to anyone who sort of would know how to use a search engine.
Totally. So I believe he's in his 70s, and this happened at 11:40 p.m. at night. Ladies and girls kissing. And then it stayed up there for 15 minutes, and
Yeah.
then he took it down, and then he tweeted, oh, seems I've been hacked.
He definitely thought his Twitter status bar was the Google search bar.
Definitely.
Like,
and
how
now
do
he's
you
just
do
saying,
that?
God sent me a hacker as a test. It's all fine, guys. I never look at ladies and girls kissing.
You know what's great? So then a notice went out to all the Hillsong members.
Yeah.
And it was a notice from his assistant saying,
Yeah.
oh, you'll see that Brian's been hacked. We're frantically trying to see how this happened. And then it says, we believe it came from someone in the USA. Yeah, no, that's
Imagine-
it came from
'Cause
his
it-
computer.
Put yourself in the hacker's shoes, right? If there was a hacker, right, they hacked into your Twitter and then they've tweeted that. That's not a hack, mate.
Yeah, there's way worse stuff that they could put up.
So many questions, but it's just fantastic. So 13, 24, 10. I mean, what did you catch your kids Googling?
Linda joins us now in Donvale. Good morning, Linda. What were the kids Googling?
Good morning. It was my husband's birthday. We wanted to make him a thong cake because he loves to wear thongs. So I said to him, go Google some thongs. So all these G-string images came up with bums, and they were absolutely devastated. I couldn't get the button quick enough.
Oh, Linda, I mean, it's kind of on you.
I wonder if they were, devastated or stoked.
Linda, thank you very much. Depends on the age, I guess. 13 24 10 is our number. What did you catch the kids Googling? Give us a buzz. Our favourite caller is walking away with a prize this morning as well. You know what? We'll give a $100 voucher to Jim's Cleaning to our favourite caller on 13 24 10.
Angus in Caulfield. What did you catch the kids Googling?
It was actually my dad. He's in his late 70s, and he was trying to book a flight, and he typed into Google Virgin Blue. and you can imagine what came up. And he was,
I don't even know what would come up. Though.
Virgin Blue.
he was so distressed that we came home and the computer had been turned off at the wall.
Because he just didn't like
Turn off the sin! Turn it off!
The devil's in the computer.
I don't know what would come up though.
Kate
I'll explain during the song, Belle.
Thanks,
in Horsham joins us now. What did you catch the kids Googling?
Hi, how are you?
Very good.
That's great. Look, my 12-year-old son, oh gosh, he was on my computer in the bedroom going back a few years ago. And I went in and he just bolted. And I thought, what's going on here? And they're like, he was gone. He was out. And at the door and everything. And I got on and I had a look at the history and he was trying to type in porn, as in pornography, P-O-R-N. But unfortunately his spelling wasn't so good at 12 and he spelled P-A-W-N.
She's saying lots of chess moves. he had
Absolutely.
highlights.
And I really don't think he wanted to find out how to pawn off his toys or his
That's so cute though, because like it wouldn't have come up with anything. He did it wrong, but he still ran away.
He would have come up with Queen's Gambit videos and that, what is it, Pawn Kings? The guys.
Jimmy at school told me if I put porn in, it would work.
Anita and Preston, what did you catch the kids Googling?
It was my grandchild, and he was doing his homework, and he needed to find out what an adjective was. So he asked Siri, "What's an adjective?" Siri misheard him and replied with, "What is an average dick?"
Which is the main thing Siri gets asked. So you can see why Siri thought that. Anita, do you remember the response out of interest?
I don't think we need to go into
That's
it.
great, Anita. That's so funny.
Oh my God, you'd be rattled. You'd be absolutely rattled.
Noddy in Doreen joins us. What did you catch the kids Googling?
Well, it's actually my wife. She was Googling with the kids to Google a kids class. It was called Kumon, K-U-M-O-N. So she's misspelt that C-U-M-O-N, and and a bit of stuff come up that wasn't quite right.
Wow.
A little bit entertaining for the children.
That's not the number for Kumon.
No.
At least that was the story she told you, hey, Noddy.
I was trying to search for Kumon.
Noddy, always love doing this. I'll give you the $100 voucher to go to Jim's Cleaning. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys. Cheers. Have a
No
good day.
worries. You too. If you've got a story for this, I've got more vouchers to give away as well. 13 24 10. That's our number. What did you catch the kids Googling?
Kylie, Baronia, what did you catch your kids Googling?
Okay, when my daughter was younger, she was into Charlie XCX.
Yep.
And so she looked it up on Google, put in Charlie SEX, and returned some man-on-man activity.
Okay. Bit of an eye-opener there.
I thought it was going to be Charlie XXX.
Yeah, for sure.
Might get something to come up, I guess.
Charlie XCX. I can see how she's got confused there.
So she thought though that it was Charlie
X.
SEX.
Yeah, I suppose so. Charlie's X. Rebecca in Kilsyth. Am I right in saying this is another Siri misheard story?
It is. Been to see Madagascar 3, and my daughter, who was probably 4, asked if there would be a Madagascar 4. We're in the car, gave her my phone. I said, Siri. And the next thing I hear Siri say, now looking up Madagascar porn.
No!
And there'd be some weirdo that's made that as well.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like
And I'm driving,
I like
so
them
I'm trying to
chunker.
grab my phone off and across the back of the car. But anyway.
Yeah.
Explain to her why I couldn't look that up.
Oh, my God. Yesterday we were saying how Taylor Swift's plane had left Australia. It's gone to Hawaii. And I was saying perhaps it was because she felt like a Hawaiian pizza, but she likes it more from when it's authentic. You know, the pineapple's a bit fresher.
Then again, I also just quickly don't think Hawaiian pizza is from Hawaii.
What?
I don't think it originated from Hawaii.
That's crazy, man. Well, you think it's just sort of like
Just
a
the
tropical place.
I reckon
and they've-
It's literally just the pineapple, and they've gone, Hawaii, pineapple.
I reckon if you got a Hawaiian pizza in Hawaii, it would be a little bit fresher. Like the pineapple would be a little bit more real.
You could just say that about Queensland. We got pineapples.
Yeah, you could, but I just think of Hawaii when I think of Hawaiian pizza, so therefore I reckon the pineapples will just taste a little bit sweeter.
I reckon.
Because you're in Hawaii.
Anyway, so we were on the wrong track. It's not because she wanted Hawaiian pizza,
Oh,
guys.
right.
It's Travis Kelce, her partner, she's flown him over for her remaining Australian shows.
Yep.
So
Very
there you go.
cute.
Yeah,
Very
it is a
cute.
bit.
I'm sure we'll get lots of that footage of love hearts and all of that.
Fun fact for you, Hawaiian pizza was created by a Greek guy in Canada.
Never would have picked that. So you're learning something every time you tune in here at Nova 100. I want to talk about pulling sickies. It's something that I've never done. Ben, you haven't either. I mean, we're lucky we've sort of got a job that we love. Belle, I mean, you've had your fair share of sick days, if we're being honest.
Okay. Well, I can't help that I get crippling migraines. Okay?
If I got one, I'd still come in.
No. If you got one, Ben, you would die.
Belle.
You wouldn't know what to do with yourself when you're throwing up and your head feels like it's about to explode and you can't see. Get back to me.
Just sounds like a headache to me.
Oh.
Anyway, yesterday I'm having lunch with a mate, and look, we start earlier. We started like 4:30, so we sort of finished like after midday. We're sort of just done, and I was having lunch with him. I was like, "Hang on, it's like Wednesday. Like, don't you have work today?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I just pulled a sickie."
That's
crazy. I was like, "Wow." Like I always, you know, some people like they plan them as well. They're like, "Oh, if I pull a sickie, then I get like 4 days," and I just like, yeah, I don't get it. Like it's like I would be so scared. Do you know what I mean? Like to actually call and like bung it on.
Yeah.
It would be so scary because you'd have to do the voice. I know some people say if you lie down, you sound a bit sicky. I sound congested all the time.
Yeah,
so
you
do.
It's hard to like put on a.
All right, well, give us your best one.
I mean, I've never done it, but yeah, I will.
We get that you've never done it. You've never had a sick day.
Right,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if I wanted a sick day tomorrow,
yes. So if I called you and I was like, Liam,
and keeping in mind, it is hard. It's harder to. You know what? I'm going to call the. I'm going to call the studio phone because I reckon it's harder. So I'll call it now. And then you just chuck me on because
I reckon
it's
if you do it on the
way
phone,
harder.
yeah.
Like if it's clear,
right,
it's not going to
the
sound
studio.
sick. All right.
Oh,
whoa, phone and mic.
I'll leave the studio. All right.
All right, so I'll be the boss, Liam.
Okay. Yeah.
Where do we work? What are we doing?
I think we can.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We work in an ice creamery.
Ice creamery. All right. Jim's Ice Creams. You've got Gary.
Gary, how you doing? It's Tony here.
Tony.
Why are you a different character?
Mate, you're 20 minutes late for your shift.
Oh, mate, I'm so sick. I've been booing quite a lot, and
You've been booing a lot?
I didn't get much sleep last night. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in.
You've been what a lot? Booing? Pooing?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's probably like a hygiene issue around the ice cream. Probably shouldn't come in.
Yeah, probably best if you don't come in, mate. Pretty good. It was for me.
Pretty good.
Yeah, come back in.
No,
For
Liam's
me,
just not. You're not even being.
Yeah,
for me, it was a little bit breathy. Like it was a bit.
You literally put a different voice. You were being a different person.
Yeah,
Why
no.
are you being a character?
I
Why
don't know. I don't know. I was
okay,
getting
well,
into it.
just be
you do
yourself.
one, and
When
you
did
just.
this become a
I don't know.
skit?
I got it too into the role.
Suddenly
yeah.
you're talking with a different,
I
low
didn't.
voice.
Okay, you just be Belle. Don't be Tony or anyone else. You just work at the radio station, and you just, and like you've done many a time, you just call us and say you're sick and you can't come in. Okay.
You'd be good at that.
Here we go. Belle's just falling into old habits here. Okay, so ring, 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 ring. Belle's on the line.
Hey, guys.
You just sound like yourself.
Are you a good Belle?
I'm really not.
What's
I'm
the matter?
sorry.
What's the matter?
I'm sick. I'm sorry.
You do not sound sick at all.
You don't sound sick at all.
It's really rude of you to say that.
What's wrong with you? What's going on? Why can't you come into work?
I feel really gross and I've been throwing up like all morning.
You sound right to me.
Well, no, because it's the less words I use, the better.
Okay. So there's different theories around it.
Come back in.
No. Paragraph.
Yeah,
I'm not having a chat.
You can hang up. You can hang up.
Yeah, you
Belle.
sound like you're trying too hard.
Yeah. Look, what I would like to do this morning, because I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's easy to do. If you're you can remain anonymous, but if you're a bit of a prolific sickie puller, like if you're prone to one and you think you've got a really good voice and maybe you hold your nose or something like that.
Yep.
Would love for you to call this morning 13 24 10. In fact,
we do a prize for the best sick voice.
Yep. The best sick voice this morning. You don't, obviously a win if you are actually sick and you can just call through. But yeah, we'll give you a Netflix subscription and we'll give you a huge Uber Eats voucher because that's like the best thing to do. If you are having a sick day, it's just cocking back on the couch and eating self-cereal. I was having lunch with a mate yesterday, Ben and Belle, and I was like, hang on, you're supposed to be working. He just pulled a sickie and he was completely fine with that. And yeah, it fascinates me, the idea of properly bunging it on and just, faking with the voice and everything. And I mean, it happens, of course.
We just did a quick demo then. Liam and Belle, you both attempted it. It's tough to do.
It is hard.
It's hard
very
to
hard.
pretend to be sick.
Nicole in Brunswick, you're going to put your best sick voice on for us. So just imagine we're your employer right now. You've called us. What's wrong, Nicole?
Hi. Oh, look, I've got a migraine and I can't speak properly. I don't think I'm going to be able to get here. Like, I'd love to be there, but I just can't drive to get there.
Nicole, a lot of people say a migraine's it's just like a headache.
You sure you can't come in?
No, look, I can't open my eyes right now.
Can't open your eyes.
Wow.
It's
pretty good. It's actually pretty. I like Nicole. Can we just hear your normal voice for a sec?
Hey, how are you?
So you actually really. You had the strained throat, which was quite impressive.
Yeah, and for me, it was almost like I was getting the vibe like you didn't even want to speak. You had such a bad headache. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicole, do you get migraines?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Do you come to work with them, Nicole? Or?
No, I call in sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pulling a bell, we call it around here.
Nicole, I get it. And it sounded like Nicole knew what she was talking
Yeah,
about. Which is like, I
okay.
can't open my eyes.
Yeah.
It's so painful.
All right. Henry joins us now. It's a stinking hot day, mate. You don't want to be at work. You'd rather be at home. Can you please pull a sickie for us?
Hey, hello guys. This is Henry's mother. He's so sick he can't come in.
Interesting choice.
I mean, that's a good way of doing it.
That's just not going to work.
Well, you never know. It's like because you could say, "Hang on, this isn't Henry's mum," and then who are you to say that his mum doesn't sound like that? You know what I mean, you might get yourself in trouble if you think.
How old's Henry?
Henry, can we hear your
Henry,
real voice,
are you in
mate?
your 40s living at home?
There you go.
I like that.
You're in the running.
The old classic. It's just get mum to call in,
All right. Sophie joins us now. You've just called up your boss. We're your boss. It's stinking hot outside. You need the day off. Pretend to be sick for us.
Sorry. Hi. I've got a positive COVID test and I just can't make it in today.
Yeah, right.
Do you know
Sorry.
what? So you don't sound sick, but you sort of your arms are a little bit tired when you say positive COVID test.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you sort of got us there.
That's
Smart play.
Very smart play.
Yeah. I think overall for me, in terms of sickness, it'd have to be Nicole.
Nicole,
surely.
I mean Nicole. Yeah, Nicole, you genuinely. Are you sure you're not sick today? You sounded very sick.
Well, look, I'm considering it.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it would be a day for it. Well, look, you've won that Netflix subscription for a year, and we'll give you a big Uber Eats voucher as well.
Oh my gosh, thanks so much.
No worries, Nicole. You have a great day.
My wife does something.
My wife.
My wife. Half.
Sorry, it was just there for the taking.
No, it needs to be done. I'm actually disappointed I didn't catch it myself, Ben, to be completely honest. But yeah, Sarah does something infuriating. It's like a new thing. But what she'll do is she'll call me after work, which is nice, and just sort of like ask me about my day and just sort of let me know. So normally I'm like getting dinner ready, and she trains home. Obviously, it's the worst ever when you have to talk on the phone in public transport. I get it. I feel very uncomfortable. I don't like talking to people on the bus or the train. I just feel like people are looking at you and it's weird. But what she inevitably does is she calls me and she's like, yeah, how's your day? She walks onto the train and then I'll be talking to her and then she was sort of just murmur like she's been kidnapped and she'll say like, I can't talk. and then she texts me. So look, I'll show you. So I'll be talking to her on the phone and she will text her responses at me.
That's so funny.
So she said she says it here. Just talk to me like it's a podcast. So I will be like, well, how was your day? And then I'll get a text and she'll go, good, thanks. And I'll be like,
that's ridiculous.
I know. And I was like, you can't just wait. Like, it takes like 15 minutes to get home from my work.
That's ridiculous.
There's so many, like, yes, she could just wait.
Yes.
Also, don't call if you're about to get on the train.
I know. I get you don't want to talk on the train. Just, you can text me, say you're coming home, and then we'll have a nice chat over dinner when you come home.
It's like she's with you because she likes the show, and so she just wants to have a little private Liam show.
Talk to me, Liam. Like it's a podcast.
It's on your podcast.
Talk to me. Pretend I'm Belle or Ben.
That's so weird.
Oh, man.
And annoying.
It's like a new habit. doing my absolute head in.
I hate talking about my day anyway, let alone doing it by text.
Yeah, when there's nothing to bounce off.
My wife will say to me,
my wife.
got
it. I got it.
My wife Sam will say to me whenever I get home, how's your day? I always go, yeah, it was good. She goes, you always say it's good. It's never anything else. It's always, yeah, it's good. It's good.
Wait till Freddie grows up and she says, how was school? And he goes, yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that's,
you
that's
can
the only
come
answer.
home and she's like, what's this I hear about Liam got hit by a car and is in hospital for 6 months?
Yeah, it's good.
You said nothing about that last night.
Travis Kelce is on his way to Australia. He was in Hawaii. The Jets picked him up. He's inbound.
Oh, yeah, he's coming. He's right around the corner.
Did you also see Taylor at the zoo as well with
Yes.
a digital camera?
Yeah, but they're back in now.
Interesting.
Digital cameras are cool.
Digital cameras or like disposable ones? Because disposable, yes.
No, digital cameras are it now.
We're really
apparently.
already back.
We're back.
So we went back to film, and now film's not cool anymore, and we've gone to digital. again.
Yeah.
But that was
my
only a
wife.
few
My
years
wife
ago.
has a camera, and yeah, it was like I went through the whole like, are you serious? Like,
Has
why
a
would we
digital
do-
camera.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Like the one where you take a photo and it comes
Yes.
up on the screen,
Yes.
and you can delete it or keep it.
So what does she do with them? She print them?
Takes photos of it. Yeah.
Is it a good quality one, or is it one of those ones where it's like 4
quite-
megapixels?
It's quite good quality.
Yeah,
Like I think
right.
if you see someone, you go, "Wow, their Instagram photos are really nice." They're probably using a digital camera and putting it.
My
through there.
digital camera was not good.
Yeah, it's not. Get out of your head like those old 2010 sort of ones. Like it's sort of. Yeah, trust me, they're back in.
It's such a process. Imagine taking a photo, right, on your digital camera, and liking it, then having to upload it onto your
Oh no, it's
laptop.
Bluetooth now, mate.
They're
Just
Bluetooth?
go straight to the phone, pal.
Wow.
Yeah, welcome to the future, buddy.
Oh,
yeah, it's
all right.
pretty cool.
All right.
Diary of a D-grade celebrity.
Whenever something sort of cringy happens to us, we like to document it in the Diary of a D-grade celebrity. There was one like earlier in the year when I was at in a busy pub and this guy put his hand out and I went to shake his hand because I thought he was a fan of the show. But he was just doing that thing where he's putting his arm in between two people so he could sort of move through with his beer. Very embarrassing.
Gross.
That was one of the last entries, I believe.
Well, I had one yesterday.
Oh, Belle, what happened?
Yeah, I was at the main Yarra Trail in Abbotsford, the lovely trail that runs along the Yarra River there. And we're having a picnic because it was beautiful weather, obviously. And sitting down, had some Zambreros and
Wow. Great picnic food.
and some wine, and it was gorgeous. And as I always do, I'm sitting there and loosened my pants, took my fly down because you guys know I always do that.
That's a Belle Jackson
If I'm going
thing,
to eat and I sit down, life's too short to sit with a buttoned up fly. So I'm sitting there, zip undone, and gut hanging out.
It's just so funny, the idea of you eating a burrito in the park, having some wine from a goon sack with your pants undone.
Yep, pretty much. And this beautiful big lizard comes across, like down from a tree. It's this gorgeous big lizard. It's probably the size of like my whole forearm and elbow.
Oh, wow.
Did you sign an autograph for the lizard?
No. And so we're watching it and we're like, oh, this is beautiful. Nature, look at it go. And it started like crossing the trail, like the bike trail.
Mm-hmm.
And so me, being me, I started freaking out, going, oh my gosh, it's going to get run over someone with their bike. Because a lot of
course.
people running, a lot of people riding.
Yeah.
So I got up and went over and started kind of escorting it across the bike trail. And as I'm there going, come on, you got this, like go, please. And being like, all right, guys, just stop, wait.
Yeah.
I forgot that I still had my pants kind of down. And I'm there shuffling this lizard across. And then this guy was jogging, and so I had to stop him, and he was like waiting, and he was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then I looked up and said, thanks, mate. And he was like, oh, I'm listening to your podcast right now.
Oh, wow.
As I run. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. And I just gave him the thumbs up. I went, thanks, sorry for stopping you. He's like, yeah, your fly's down, by the way. I was like, yep, okay, let me escort this lizard across, then I'll fix my pants. He's like, all right, well, good show. And then kept running, and I was like, okay, man.
Wiping the burrito rice off your chin.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.